Guys, welcome back to Conversations. I'm recording myself every single day for an entire year to share you guys my entire journey of me trying to get a job in an advertising firm. And I wanted to share with you guys every tips, tricks, resource, books, idea, concept that could help you guys if you guys are interested in marketing, advertising, brand strategy, entrepreneurship, and things along those lines. I'll be inviting people soon to have conversations with me to really talk about the work life, really talk about ideas, concepts, right? Really talk about how you should be thinking about problems. So if that sounds interesting, please stick along. Today is New Year, so I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic New Year's. I hope you guys didn't have too much fun yesterday, but I hope you guys did enjoy yesterday night. Okay, I want to take a little time today because it is January 1st, so I want to take a little time to just talk about why I'm doing all this. Right, there's two main reasons why I'm doing all this. The main reason number one is the main reason. I want to help you guys out, and I'll be talking to you guys a little. I'm sharing with you guys a little story, and another reason why I'm doing this is also because a lot of it for personal growth. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. So reason one why I'm doing all this. The main reason why I'm doing all this is I want to help you guys out, and to do that, let me tell you a little story of how I got to where I got, right? So I was that dumb kid in school. I think everybody knows that one dumb kid that just like to have fun, that didn't know how to do anything seriously. And I still remember this when I was in middle school, right? My mom and my aunt or somebody said that to me, that you were the only kid in the entire extended family that failed. And that hurt. As a Asian kid, we know all this. Like, I don't know other people, but if you're an Asian person, I think you know that, like, what hurts more than anything is disappointment, right? When somebody's angry at you, that's fine. You're afraid of them, you run away from them, but nothing hits home like disappointment. And when somebody looks at you and just honestly just sees you and just says, like, I expected more from you, and then that feeling of you failing them, nothing feels like that, and it really just makes your heart sink. Right? But even then, right, my skin as a kid was like too thick. I just literally did not, it barely fazed me. It hurt, but I still just like to have fun, right? I didn't know how to take anything seriously at all, literally, until I was 11 years old. When I was 11 years old, at least when I was 10 years old, right? 10 to 11 years old, my dad got into intensive care unit in the hospital because of cancer. And when I was 10 years old, like, even then, every day we had to go to the hospital, and I complained to my mom, right? Oh, I'm here again. Oh, another day, right? I just want to go out, hang out with people. I'm so lazy. I just want to go home, sleep, watch cartoons, and waste my time, right? I didn't know how to appreciate what I had now. So then, like, when I was 11 years old, my dad's condition fell to really bad, fell to the worst. And so then we determined that the hospital back home couldn't do it. So we wanted to go to China to seek better treatment, right? On the night before his actual flight, on the day before the next day was when we were supposed to fly off, his condition fell to critical levels, and we cancelled it. We called the ambulance. They brought over the life support machine, and then the adults decided that this was where he wanted it to be. Right, he was in our home, connected to life support, and in a couple of days, my mom came over and called me and my sister, and she said to us that, like, they're gonna turn off the life machine, and you guys need to be there to say your final goodbyes, right? Then it hit me. Then I realized how severe the thing is. We walked. My mom brought me and my sister into it, and then, like, he was just laying there, right? He was so bad into cancer now. He used to be this tall, gigantic man, but at this point, he was all very much so the skin and bones because of how long he's been sick, right? And I still remember both me and my sister, we were kneeling on the floor, and we were holding my dad's hand, right, for the last time. and the only thing he could do at that point was look at us. And yeah, and I remember at that one moment I realized just how monumentally large I screwed up. Right, I looked at my dad and I was like, I begged, right, please don't go, please. And then like, yeah, as a kid, the only thing you could do was this plea, and like you just didn't understand the gravity of the situation, and I really didn't. And that was when I realized that I needed to get my shit together and really start focusing on my life, right, and focus on not taking off the struggle off my mom. And then towards the end of middle school, at least back home, we had this big exam called UPSR. I did well for that, but when I got into high school, I went back to my old ways, right? I just like to have fun. I didn't focus on anything. Then when I was 16, my mom, my brother, and my sister just sat me down and they literally said, "What are you doing in your life?" Right? They sat me down and they really asked me to reconsider what my actions entailed and how my mom is the only person supporting us and I'm still screwing around and wasting things and trying to fail in life. And that was the wake up call for me, right? That was the wake up call that I needed to get my shit together, that I needed to stop just having fun, right, and start thinking about what I want to do. So that was then, and from then on I literally just, okay, like I gotta get my grades done. So then going to find senior year, right, I was so late into everything about the last year's subjects that I couldn't do a lot of the problems. So then I started doing all the problems from start to finish again, and I just learned everything. And I turned out from a guy that failed a lot of subjects. I came out with 5 A's and 5 B's, so I didn't turn out too bad. But when I went to college, I still kept that mindset. I still remember when I got into college, just because we could drive then, and to get a parking space, I used to go to class 2 hours early, and I sat down in class, and I just read books. I just read my textbook 2 hours before people do, and going to class, I was like, oh yeah, I did read this shit, right? I don't know. I guess I was just never super friendly people, and then like I just didn't know how to interact with people. I don't think I still do. I don't think I do now. I still think I'm pretty like I'm pretty like in my own room all the time. But yeah, I didn't know what to do, and a lot of times, even when I started to know what I wanted to do, right, and to start finding things that I wanted to do, I didn't know how to go do it, right? And even when I got internships, like I got an internship back home, and when we were told to go out and do research or do everything, I didn't know how to do it. I was like, shit, like I don't think I know how to do is Google shit, right? Like then, like when I came over to the States, I was like, why would anybody want to hire me? Like I don't know how to do anything. I don't have any solid skills, right? If you're a designer, at least you can draw something. It's just, you can see it, but how do you sell something? How do you sell the way you think? That was my big problem, and it's still my problem right now. But what I found out was right after I graduated, and like all the different opportunities I've had, right? Once I graduated, I realized there's so much that I learned, and I found so many different resources, and I just said to myself that I really want to share all these different resources with you guys, because when I was in your shoes, at least when a couple years, like this year or two ago, right, I didn't know so many different things, and I just want to take time to dedicate to this channel to really talk about those things, to really share the ideas that I've had, or not ideas that I've had, but the ideas that I've heard that I think are really crucial to help you understand how to think when it comes to problems, right? And really the resources that can help you do and help you research to get the kind of insights you need to actually start thinking about problems. And yeah, and because I was a very lazy kid, right? Like I said before. That's also why I'm really pursuing like self-help books, not this book, but self-help books. Like the book I was talking about yesterday, like Deep Work by Cal Newport, or like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, what the most successful people do before breakfast and things like that, right? I just for the longest time I've been really unmotivated to do things, but I want to change that, and I want to help you guys do that too, because I think we are really stuck in trying to do things tomorrow because it's COVID and we're all really undermotivated to do things. So I want to help motivate you by sharing my journey with you. Now the second reason why I'm doing all this is purely practice makes perfect. And this is all super new to me, from editing videos to recording myself to creating content like this on Instagram as well, and on YouTube, right? I've never been a person to do that, and I've always been shy as a kid. Like, I have to do that, like I'm always a person that tries to hide away and shy away from the camera, because I don't know why. It was really weird when somebody told me to take pictures. I always shy away. I didn't know how to present myself when I was taking pictures. So practice makes perfect. So every single day, what I want to do is I want to take time to record myself, right? And in a couple of months I can look back and say, like, this is where I was and here is where I am now, and this is what I've done, right? So every day, this is almost like a video journal as well, right? And not just telling you guys stuff, but reminding myself of the subjects, the ideas that I've been and that I've thought through. The things that can help you guys are gonna be helping me too. So I just want to take time to actually do all of that. So yeah, those are the two main reasons why I'm doing all this. So so that was a little awkward. My mom called me, so that's why it ended so abruptly. But yeah, so today's episode is really just me telling you guys and expressing you guys why I'm doing all this. Right, and I want to default again to yesterday's lesson that you guys should really take into consideration, and that is start living in the now, stop worrying about the future, and stop worrying about the past. The past will never change. The future will come either ways. So the best thing you can do is start living in the now, start thinking about where you want to be in the future, and start setting daily goals to help achieve that, right? Every day we will improve. What you feed is what you will become. If you feed your laziness, you will become laziness, right? If you feed the kind of motivation for you to become better every single day, right? You work on something every day, you will improve. You will see the improvement in your life. So I leave you with that. Go out there, try something new, guys. Go out there, stop waiting for tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, today, 365. You got this. I believe in you. And that's me signing out. Peace out, guys.